Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Jamaica's pocket rocket, has won a record third women's world 100 meters title, competing in Beijing today with green braids and a yellow wreath of flowers to match the colors of the Jamaican flag. Fraser-Pryce clocked 10.76 seconds, beating the Dutch runner Daphne Schippers in 10.81 and American Tori Bowie third in 10.86.
Good start by Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, already half a metre up, and Daphne Schippers who's trying to chase her down, but Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is only going quicker and quicker. Schippers trying to get there for a second, and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, is it just Schippers was coming and coming, 10.76, so quick from Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, but my goodness, 20 metres more and Schippers would have reeled her in.
There's a new champion skateboarder in Barbados. The best from BIM and those invited from overseas put on a spectacle at the Dover Hard Courts over the weekend for the 6th One Movement Skateboard Invitational Contest. By the end of last night, Barbadian Claire Thompson claimed the top spot in the main event after producing some signature moves over the challenging course, and he also prevented history from being created. Second place went to Zondre O'Sullivan, while Simon Juice 10 was denied a hat-trick of victories as he only finished third. UWI Blackbirds finished on top of the pack as the BFA's Women's League came to an end at the BFA AstroTurf in Wilde. However, despite winning the league on 19 points, they closed out the tournament on a losing note against second-place rivals National Sports Council. CBC's Sean Green reports.
National Sports Council in the red coming up against UWI. NSC advancing here, and the kick comes in and goes out. UWI with possession here, and this cross comes in. It was more lethal than it actually appeared. The goalie's hesitant approach was all Shauna Eveling needed to beat the keeper. It's now UWI 1 up and celebrating. The opposite keeper demonstrated just how it was done as this ball filters through. No hesitation. Stop the ball at all costs. But she was tested again and got it. Oops. Adrian Ford cleaned up to level things up for NSC at 1 goal apiece. The second half started fine for the Sports Council. Again, the defense easily breached, and the right boot of Kimberly Ellis went to work. 2-1 to NSC in the 47th minute. And Ellis was like a jar of mayonnaise, dangerous to leave open for long periods, but goes down smooth, and that's exactly how she finished, smooth for NSC, as they came away 3-1 winners. Sean Green, CBC Sports.
And in more football news, the Gall Hill Under-17 team are the champions of the second annual Caribbean Charity Shield Soccer Classic. Played recently in Trinidad and Tobago, Gall Hill defeated Gary John of TNT on penalties after the game was tied at 1 goal apiece in the final. 5 Barbadian teams made the trip, with Gary John claiming the Under-14 title before being denied the double by Gall Hill in the older division. Sports coordinator at the Hamilton Lashley Foundation, Ivan Speed Ford, says the 8-day competition included 20 teams.
2 of our teams got to the final. 1-1 and 1 loss. Gall Hill winning the Under-17, and Empire was the runners-up in the Under-14. And Paradise, the defending champions last year, they placed third. So you can see that at that age group, Barbados football is actually close to the Trinidadians, which is the highest-rated team, or close to the highest-rated team in the Caribbean. The tournament organizers decided to take it to Ghana next year. The date set is the 25th of August to the 1st of September next year. Nearly all the teams that take part this year say they are interested of going to Ghana. And I think it says a lot for the kids. It also says a lot for CARICOM in a way that we're trying to bring CARICOM, as I say, close, and we are doing it through the children.
Manager of the Gall Hill team, Tricia Brown, says the tournament was a great experience for the young footballers in her community.
The coach, Barry Taylor, will often tell you that asking parents to allow their children to join the Gall Hill team, they would say, no, not Gall Hill, there's a lot of smoking out there and there's a lot of gangs out there. But however, when we put over ourselves, they eventually bring the children to to join the team. We have a very disciplined goalkeeper in Cozy, and he is now finishing school at Dayton Griffith and going on to do business studies at Simon Jackman Prescott. We have a few of our under 17 who have passed like 4 and 5 CXC subjects, so we at Gar Hill are doing good.
And as you just heard, playing a key role in ensuring that Gar Hill brought home the title was the goalkeeper Ngozi Seal.
Words can't explain it, but it was great. I mean, I cried after the final. Tears came to my eyes because that was my first step ever, and I'm just so glad that I joined Gar Hill on the 17th team because it was a great experience. And I think that, not boasting or anything, but I think that I bring life to the Gar Hill team because I'm someone that I like to, you know, crack a lot of jokes and things. I am that sort of outgoing person, so I think that I bring life to the Gar Hill team, and the fellas really gel together and we work well as a team, so we had a great tournament.
In drafts, defending champion St. Martin's sit at the top of the table at the moment after the first 2 rounds in the opening of the 2015 National Team Tournament, which started last night. Playing at Jojo Bar in Black Rock, St. Martin's beat Proper Pushers 28-12 after the scores were locked 10-all at the end of the first round. And in other results, St. George were 23-17 winners over Magicians, and Mayor's Lions defeated Lumberjacks 27-13. There are still 2 outstanding games that were not contested, one slated for tonight and the other tomorrow. Over 25 participants are currently involved in the first Level 1 wrestling coaching certification to be held in Barbados. CBC's Marsha Boyce reports.
The Level 1 Coaching Certification Clinic is being facilitated by United World Wrestling, the governing body for the sport, through the Barbados Olympic Association. Regional Development Officer David Lopez says such clinics are part of their overall vision to improve the sport globally, particularly in non-traditional regions.
One of the most important components are the coaches, because coaches are the force behind wrestling, promoting wrestling, teaching, and not only teaching techniques or training physical fitness, but also about values, also about encourage people to get involved, not only wrestlers, but the whole community. I am talking about get involved more people, also in refereeing, also in administration section. So it's really important for us to be here, share these contents.
Vincent Smith, president of the Barbados Wrestling Association, says the clinic complements their goals of promoting and developing wrestling locally.
We have an opportunity here to increase the number of coaches, the capacity of the coaches to teach the sport and the standards, and then the capacity to build the sport as we expand across the parishes of Barbados. All right? So we hope that the outcomes are achieved, which is to increase the coaches, expand the sport, build the sport, through the direction of these 2 quite capable coaches from United Wrestling Federation.
Participants have been encouraged to not only make the most of the opportunity, but to use it as a stepping stone for greater achievements.
This particular technical course presents a wonderful opportunity for you to be agents of change in the sport of wrestling in Barbados. Wrestling is a comparatively new sport in Barbados, having been operated for the last about 8 years or thereabouts. And I don't think although we have gone to the CAC games and those type of games, Commonwealth games and so on, we are looking to go even further.
The Level 1 coaching clinic, which is being held at Frederick Smith Secondary, runs until August 25th. Marsha Boyce, CBC Sports.
We'll have the Banks Hockey Festival and the beginning of the La Liga season all coming up on CBC Sports at 8:30. But up next, the business report.